Hello! Welcome to another vlog. So in today's video, pag-usapan natin si UnaPay. Well, hindi ko naman siya matatawag na app because wala siyang app. But it's another buy now, pay later platform. And kaka-graduate ko lang. Yay! Congratulations! So my first loan, yung na-approve nila sa akin is 5,000 pesos. And payable siya. It was payable for 4 payments. So 2 months. And I ended up paying 1,458 and 25 pesos per installment. And that's a total of 5,800. Pag-usapan natin yan mamaya, guys. So now, na natapos ko na siyang bayaran yung first loan ko, which is a Lazada loan, by the way, kasi hindi siya convertible to cash. So, I got an email from them and inalok nila ako ng 10,000 pesos na Lazada, worth ng Lazada loan. So, ipapadala siya as Lazada, so Lazada wallet. And it's payable for 6 months or 12 equal payments of 1,249.83. So, tatanggapin ko ba to o hindi? My name is Red, and pag-usapan natin ulit si UnaPay. So, review ko to, in which pag-usapan natin dito yung pros and cons of using UnaPay. But before anything else, kung bago ka pa sa akin channel, I suggest you subscribe because I review buy now, pay later platforms and OLAs. Hindi to sponsored yung mga videos ko. I just share my experience. That is why you should subscribe. If not, it's okay. Welcome pa rin kayo dito sa channel ko if you're here to know about the pros and cons of using UnaPay based on my own experience. Syempre, overview. Okay, so overview muna ha for everybody's benefit. Sasabihin kung ano siya. UnaPay is a buy now, pay later platform. So, hulugan, installment, it's an option for those na walang credit card. You get what I mean? So, katulad siya ni TendoPay tsaka ni Billease, only that wala si UnaPay app. For now, yung offer niya, yung magagamit lang siya as a Lazada loan. So, bali, pag na-approve ka, bibigyan ka nila, padadalhan ka nila ng pang-load, ilo-load nila yung Lazada wallet mo, which in turn, pwede mong gamitin sa mga Lazada purchases. So, hindi mo siya kailangan i-spend sa iisang store. Pwedeng mag-add ka ng mga stuff sa cart mo. As many as you like. Basta makover lang ng pinadala nilang loan sa Lazada wallet mo. And it's not convertible to cash. So, for now, pang Lazada lang siya. Okay. UnaPay is a service by Digido Finance. Does that ring a bell? Yes, it does. If you're familiar with Digido. So, magpinsan sila if hindi sila magkapatid. Kasi wala siyang app. Kung mag-a-apply ka, dun ka sa website nila, which is unapay.com.ph. So, kung gusto mong malaman yung whole, or kung gusto nyo panoorin yung whole walkthrough ng application process, I have a separate video. I'll put the link in the description box below, or andyan siya yung link, palutang-lutang. Anyway, so if you're wondering if SEC-registered siya, well, its website does say na SEC-registered nga siya. So, mag-focus lang tayo sa pros and cons based, of course, sa aking experience. And as always, magsisimula tayo sa pro. Or ano ba yung advantage ng paggamit kay TendoPay? Which, number one, of course, yung application can be done from home or anywhere. Basta meron kang internet connection, may cellphone ka or may PC. Kasi yung the whole application process is done online. Hindi mo na kailangan pumunta ng kahit saang store para yun. Alam mo, tulad ng style ni Home Credit, na pupunta ka pa rin doon for validation. Ito naman lahat pwedeng gawing online. Again, for the walkthrough of the application process, just go to my other video. So, dalawa lang yung kailangan mong i-prepare before ka mag-start ng application process, and that is your proof, your ID, and your proof of income. So, ano naman yung mga tinatanggap niya as a proof of ID? Mga IDs na tinatanggap ni UnaPay ay driver's license, SSS, UMID, Philippine passport, improved, postal ID, tsaka PRC. If you don't have any of the above, baka hindi ka makakapagtuloy, contact them for options. Pero, dun sa website nila, ito po yung nakalagay ng mga list of acceptable IDs or mga valid IDs. So, ano naman yung mga proof of income na kailangan mong i-prepare? So, either of the following. So, yung mga proof of income for employed individuals, pwede payslip, certificate of employment, screenshots of bank transaction or history, Upwork certificate of employment. So, kung work from home ka or contractual work from home ka, VA, online job ka, so pwede yung copy ng contract mo na makukuha mo sa Upwork, or pwede rin yung transaction history ng PayPal. So, tatanggapin nila yon. And your remittance slip, or I think this is something na I believe this is something na makukuha mo sa bank statement mo. And kung business naman yung source of income mo, you have to show them a barangay business permit, your BIR form, mayor's permit. So, any of the following to guys SEC or DTI permit. And kung online seller ka naman, yung kailangan mong pakita is photo of products with the Facebook page. So, yun. So, any of those yung pwede mong gamitin as proof of income. And then, yung list of IDs and doon, pinakita ko kanina. Otherwise, you can also check the website for more information. So, another pro, yung nagustuhan ko kay UnaPay, yung pro number 2 or yung nagustuhan ko kay UnaPay is hindi siya humihingi ng down payment, upfront fee, or initial payment. So, in plain and simple terms, kung na-approve ka sa 5,000, yung ipapadala niya sa Lazada wallet mo is 5,000, walang labis, walang kulang. Kasi alam nyo guys, may buy na pay later app, and I'm just gonna say it here, like TendoPay. Si TendoPay kasi humihingi ng 20% down payment. So, ito yung pinagkaiba nila ni UnaPay. TendoPay, if you want to know more about it, meron na ako mga videos about TendoPay. But the difference between TendoPay, which is a buy na pay later platform, and UnaPay is that si UnaPay walang down payment. So, this is something for you to consider if you want to choose between TendoPay and UnaPay. And another advantage is that you can easily pay for your loan through different channels. Yung syempre, yung paborito ko dito is GCash kasi you can do that anywhere, anytime. Pero kung wala ka naman GCash, pwede mo naman bayaran si UnaPay through online bank transfer, Union Bank, BDO, BPI, PNB, Metrobank. So, kung wala ka naman dong bank payment option, pwede ka rin pumunta sa mga offline channels nila tulad ni 7-Eleven, Cebuana Luwilier, M. Luwilier, LBC, Bayad Center, tsaka SM Stores. But, of course, kung merong GCash, napakadaling, mas convenient talaga si GCash. And yung maganda dito kasi medyo hindi siya ulyanin sa pagpapadala ng reminders. Guys, in my experience using UnaPay, yung reminders niya is nagsa-start lang 3 days before your due date. So, isang text, isang email, tsaka tatawagan ka lang nila one time para just to remind you kung paano magbayad. So, anong gagamiting reference number pag nagbayad, which yung reference number is meron ka namang reference number na makikita mo dun sa amortization schedule na pinadala nila sa inyo upon the approval of your loan. Okay, so now, kasi nasabi ko na yung mga nagustuhan ko sa kay UnaPay, babanggitin ko naman yung mga cons of using UnaPay, or maybe hindi naman siya masyadong masama, yun nga lang, maybe areas of improvement nila, kaya yun, babanggitin natin dito. Number 1 is, yung pinaka main point, yung pinaka ayaw ko sa UnaPay is wala siyang app. So, siguro para sa akin lang to na kino-consider ko siya as a disadvantage. Pero gusto ko kasi na monitor real time kung kamusta na yung standing ng loan ko. At anything, gusto ko lang kasi monitor yung status ng account ko na without having to contact anybody. So, kaya gusto ko sana may app. Pero itong si UnaPay, wala eh. So, if you want to keep track of your present loan, it's a bit old school. So, you'll have to rely on the amortization schedule na pinadala nila sa inyo when they approved your loan, yung agreement, yung pinapadala nila through email, and then kung saan nakalista dun yung kailan yung due date mo, how much you're gonna pay every time na may due ka, yung ganon. So, and yung last payment mo, yung first payment mo, andun siya. So, a little bit old school kasi you have to keep a copy of that kasi yun nga, wala siyang app kung saan mamomonitor mo yung loan mo whenever you want to. Like I said, subjective because some people don't really mind na walang app. Total, andun naman lahat sa amortization schedule. May copy ka naman na pinadala nila through email. Pero para sa akin, mas convenient talaga na merong app. So, it's also pretty annoying na because wala silang app. Mauumay talaga kayo guys, ilang beses kung sinasabi yung app dito. So, it's pretty annoying na kung meron kang concern, kailangan mo makipag-coordinate sa kanila through email. Kasi there are so many basic things na pwede mo lang magawa kung may app eh. For example, i-check mo yung balance mo, makikita mo yung due date mo, and then magbayad ka with just a few extra clicks and few extra steps. Basta may app, napaka-convenient. So, ngayon, kasi wala silang app, wala silang mga simple lang na questions, kailangan mo itanong sa kanila. Like, in my case, kailangan mag-email, which can be pretty annoying because kung napakadali lang naman yung question mo, and sana kung nakukuha mo lang right then and there yung information, di mo na kailangan maghintay ng reply nila. Okay? Ito yung a little disadvantage of using UnaPay. And finally, speaking of interest. So, hindi yung interest, guys, I'm gonna put it this way. Yung interest, I'm not gonna say that it's a pro and it's a con. It probably is siguro depende na lang to on how you wanna view it, because interest, they charge interest as low as 3% or as high as 10%. Yun nga lang, you'll never know kung anong magiging interest yung gagamitin nila sa loan mo if you don't go through the whole process, which can be lengthy. Again, I have a different video kung paano mag-apply sa UnaPay, but then you'll never know kung magkano yung interest na gagamitin nila para sa loan mo unless nakuha mo yung approval na meron silang loan offer para sa'yo. So, I had to go through a number of steps dun sa questionnaire nila to find out na yung offer nila na 5,000 para sa akin, they're using an interest of 8.33%. So, like I said, yung binibigay nila sa website nila is just a range. So, it's somewhere between 3% and 10%. Now, if you get the 3%, well and good, kasi 3% is comparatively or practically a good rate. If you're gonna compare it with other apps, you know what I mean. And 10% is pretty high, pero okay pa rin siya if you compare it with other apps. So, nasa inyo guys, it depends on how you view it. Again, they can charge as little as 3% or as high as 10%. If you get the 3% rate, then well and good, congratulations. But if you get the 10%, well, you just have to think about it kung tatanggapin mo yung offer nila or hindi. So, with that being said, with the 8% na binigay nila sa akin sa first loan ko, which is 5,000, I ended up paying 1,458 and 25 centavos. 1,458 and 25 centavos for equal payments yan. 2 payments per month kasi 4 gives 2 months to pay. So, I ended up paying 5,833 after 2 months out of the 5,000 alone. So, 833 is not really that high. Well, I know. Sinasabi ko to because of my experience with other loan apps na grabe lang talaga yung interest tapos may processing fee pa. But, considering na this UnaPay service na pang Lazada loan is pag pinadala sa yung wallet mo yung 5,000 yung matatanggap mo, walang labis, walang kulang, and all you have to do is just pay the monthly installments. And yun, interest, it's a very straightforward calculation. Again, nasa inyo yan if you wanna see it as a good na rate or high. So, nasa inyo yan, guys. Kung tatanggapin ko yung loan na 10,000 na inalok nila sa akin, kasi yung offer nila, yung payment terms is 6 months or 12 equal payments of 1,249 and 83 pesos per payment. And pag natapos ko yan, the total amount na nabayaran ko would be 14,988. So, 5,000 yung tubo sa 10,000 na interest over kasi 6 months yung term. So, that's one consideration. I can get a better deal from a different app. So, pero nasa inyo yan, guys, because kung UnaPay lang yung ginagamit mo and hindi ka na-approve sa, for example, BillPay tsaka TendoPay, then I guess you probably just wanna take it. Total, 6 months to pay naman and 1,200 naman per payment. And kung good record ka naman, pwede ka naman makapag-reloan. You can go they might give you a better deal kung naging good yung record mo sa kanila. Then, there's one important thing na na-turn off talaga ako sa service nila. Again, this is just my opinion, this is just my experience, pero dito talaga ako na-turn off sa kanila. While ongoing pa yung first loan ko, yung agent nila tumawag sa akin to remind me na may 4th payment na lang ako. Sinabihan ako ng agent nila na pagkatapos kong bayaran yung 4th payment ko, pagkatapos kong natapos bali yung loan, pwede akong mag-avail ng cash loan nila, and all I had to do is just download the Una Cash app sa Google Play Store. So what I did is I paid my 4th due, o yung 4th payment ko, binayaran ko siya 7 weeks early kasi na-curious ako dun sa Una Cash nila kasi at the moment, limited lang sa Lazada loans. Meron akong gustong bilhin na wala sa Lazada, that is why mas gusto ko na kumuha na lang ng cash. So sabi niya sa akin, if ayaw ko ng Lazada loan nila ng UnaPay, pwede naman daw akong mag-cash loan. And she said all I had to do is just go to Google Play and then i-download ko lang yung Una Cash, which I did, only to find out na parang ang labo ng app nila. And pakita ko, as you can see, parang napakadaling gawin, but only to find out na puro error lang yung nakukuha ko. So, I, again, sent them an email kasi syempre ang labo eh. Yun nga, nabayaran ko na yung last loan ko. Wala na akong Lazada loan sa kanila. Natapos ko na yung 5,000 and I just wanted to try their cash loan. So, yun nga, I got an error. Email na naman ako sa kanila and they gave me troubleshooting steps na sinunod ko naman and only to find out na ni-reject daw nila yung cash loan application ko. Which is, ang labo talaga guys. Yung sabi nila, they have a strict screening para malaman kung eligible ka for a cash loan or not. So my question is, ni-reject nila yung cash loan ko, pero bakit nila ako in-approve for a 10,000 Lazada loan? Parehas lang naman yun eh. Babayaran ko pa rin yan in whatever terms na pwede nilang ma-offer, diba? Ito yung naka-turn off sa akin because yung pinakaayaw ko talaga guys is to be given wrong or misleading information. So, I paid my dues, I paid on time, sometimes advance pa nga, and I deserve to be given correct or accurate information na yun nga. Pero in this case, I was misinformed. So, I asked them, ba't sinabi ng agent nyo na approve ako or pwede na ako mag-cash loan only to find out na hindi pala ako approved or ni-reject nila. And if ni-reject nga nila ako for a cash loan and gusto ko lang naman is another 5,000, then why give me an offer, approve, why offer me 10,000 for 6 months? Pero Lazada loan, loan is loan, I'll have to pay it anyway, so ang labo. So, my message to UnaPay is that unless naayos nyo yung system nyo or unless nagkaroon kayo ng app, then hindi ko na muna gagamitin yung service nyo and I'm not going to take that 10,000 pesos na cash na buy now, pay later loan offer para sa akin. So, I leave you with that guys. It's up to you to find out kung okay ba si UnaPay sa'yo or hindi because I share the pros and cons based on my experience. And I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you learned something from it and I'll see you on my next one. Bye!